Hey there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing another summer list. Summer is here. Some sunny days, warmer days. For summer, you have to, look for some fresh and stuff like that. Fragrance. There are many summer fragrances that I have, so I rotate. So this list are for people who like to see multiple perfumes in a video. These are all old fragrances, okay, not brand new. And I find them, some of these fragrances to be a little bit unique. Some of them are very familiar and popular, but some of them are underrated. So I mixed it up. Okay, so here we go. The first fragrance I want to show you is my scent of the morning. It's a fragrance that nobody talks about. Jaguar Stance. Not a very unique perfume, to be honest. Like, it has woody. I get some violet leaves. This fragrance is yeah, woody, kind of spicy, resinous kind of a fragrance. And this fragrance is good for outdoors, casual, day out. Not very citrusy, not very sweet, but it's like a fresh perfume. It's a good fragrance for, like, say, office, gym, inoffensive. Um, Very typical summer freshie from this budget. I think this is like a $35 fragrance. Very good fragrance for daily usage. Okay, so if you want like a fragrance, like you want to focus in your work, or you are going to work, like cycling to work in somewhere in UK, so you can wear this fragrance. It will be really, really good. It will, in like a typical UK, the summers, it will last easily over 4, 5, 6 hours, like that. It's a very good fragrance, but underrated. Nobody mentions it, so I'm just like wearing this today. Yeah, this fragrance, a dry down, it's also like kind of musky, cedar. Okay, but try this perfume. Okay, good fragrance for the budget. This Jaguar Stance. Next one is one of my bottles. I think this is a test unit I bought. This is John Varvatos or Varvatos Artisan. So I do have Artisan Aqua. I have Artisan Pure. They have quite a few Artisans. Okay, but this is the one I really think is the smell is so addictive, because it has a tangerine, like orangey note. And the perfume is very different. Like, you don't get typically this kind of fragrances in summer fragrances or DNA. Okay, very different. Imagine, I'll just say something funny. This one looks like a mat or something, like, you put it on the floor and you sit. Like, imagine if you could smell something like this in a perfume mixed with the tangerine, citrus, watery accords. This one feels like that. Very unique, not artisanal, but the fragrance is very unique. But the longevity is about 2.5 hours to 3 hours tops. So you need to respray every 2-3 hours, but it's a good fragrance for staying indoors. Okay, John Barbados Artisan. Just thought after a few years break, I give this a notice. Very beautiful bottle and 125 ml. These fragrances are getting hard to find and price is going a bit high. Reason being, these fragrances, I think, are most of them are discontinued, but I don't know about this one. Artisan is a good fragrance. Check out my full review. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna go is this one. It's one of my favorite nostalgic smells. This is called Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. Look at the bottle. You can tell this bottle, it's all about, like, oldies feel. How do I say, like, back in the days, whatever used to be like Armani Acqua di Gio, CK1, those time this was there. And this fragrance is the new version. The older version would not have the blue atomizer. I think that was something else. I forgot the color, but these are the new ones. And the prices on these Ralph Lauren's are not very expensive. They're $45, $40. So that is unbelievable, like the price wise. And the smell is very nice, especially if you like cool water kind of smells. Okay, yeah, this one has that old school feel. Definitely is a beautiful smell. If you like cool waters, you can do this for a change up. It's a better fragrance than cool water, in my humble opinion. Very sporty, fresh, like daytime usage. This is called Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. So number 7 is going to be one of my older perfumes. This is nice. This is Sean John Unforgivable. Sean John Unforgivable is basically a PD, and obviously is not a very popular character nowadays, but this fragrance, I just think this perfume is nice. It is, some people say, similar to Miller's Imperial. I do get that beautiful not pineapple, the watermelon accord. It has citruses. It's very nice. It's very decent fragrance. The fragrance is very fruity, not very dark like the bottle suggests. It's a daytime wear, and I feel personally this is much better than Miller's Imperial. Okay, for the value, for the price, it's 125 ml if I'm not mistaken, like big bottle. This is a very nice perfume, Sean John Unforgivable. You can try this for summer days. Next one is one of the highly underrated fragrances. This is Salvatore Ferragamo, and this is called Free Time, I think. Okay, Purom. Okay, so the name I always forget for a reason. It's not mentioned anywhere in the bottle. Okay, so I do have F Black. I used to have F, and this is the other one, 3 in the line. So this one is a little bit different, freshy. It has pink pepper. It reminds me kind of like YSL L'Homme Libre. Uh, it's similarly built, and the perfume opens up kind of fresh, peppery, a little bit spicy as well, very masculine, like it's a Italian style cologne. And this perfume is perfect for summers if you're trying to wear something different, like let's say you are wearing Italian leather shoes, and then you dressed up a little bit how to say, formal. This smells nice, fresh, citrusy, lemony. At the same time, you'll also get that pink pepper and some other notes. It's like a Mediterranean sort of feel, very different than whatever is in the market. You can try this if it's still available. I would say, yeah, free time, if I'm not mistaken, if Ferragamo, Puro, free time. Okay, so that's number 6. Top 5. Let's start with the Rasasi. This is Nafaeis al Shaghaf. I showed this quite often in my channel, and I think this perfume it's really long lasting. It used to be called just Shaghaf. Shaghaf and Nafaeis al Shaghaf is exactly same juice, just the name is changed, and the bottle also looked exactly same. This is a summer version of Rasasi Shura. Imagine you take away all the dirty elements from Shura, and you make it more fruity, fresh, watery, and sweeter. Okay, but without the smoke, without the ash, tobacco. This one feels like it's Shura you're smelling, but it's not off-putting. Okay, so this is very long-lasting. Keep it in mind, and it's one of the best, I would say, not mentioned fragrance in the community. Nafaeis al Shaghaf by Rasasi. Next one is not as beast mode as that, but the high quality smells very good. So this is Armani Diamond Rocks. Okay, Armani Diamonds Rocks, I think that's the name. I forget the name all the time because this one is one of the limited edition flankers. I think so. The box is what? Yeah, Armani Diamonds for Men Rocks. So I reviewed 3 or 4 from this line. They're all beautiful. Downside with these things are 75 ml bottles. One thing, I don't know if they have a big 125 ml. And then another thing is longevity is on the average side, but these are very hard to find and very expensive. This fragrance I've seen people selling for $100 something now. Okay, but the smell is just, you have to try these smells. The original Armani Diamonds. This one, the bottle is very nice, and Armani has a quality. So when you smell this, it smells nice, fresh, clean, a little bit sweet. It's like Armani Code Colonia. If you like that one, it's similar vibes. It's a good fragrance for staying in office. Okay, especially if you're working, it's very relaxing smell. Armani Diamonds for Him Rocks. I mean, that's the name. The fragrance also nice. Okay. Number 3, let me show you a boring one. Armaf CDNIM. Any version that you buy, it's a summer champion. Uh, it's like a workhorse, basically. There's nothing new about it. It has been used in the market for almost 10 years now. Um, when you smell this, you know it's a CDNIM. It's not exactly Aventus, but I'll tell you, this perfume is like one fragrance does everything. For people who are not interested in big collection, or they don't want like a huge 100,000 bottles, this one fragrance will cover casual, you going out anywhere. This goes perfectly, almost Mr. Versatile 10 out of 10. Okay, but for the value, I love the EDP for the value. That's why I got a big bottle always. And Club New Intense Man, the EDP. That's number 3. Number 2, limited edition Hugo Boss. This is Hugo Boss bottle, and I always forget the name. Typically, I forget it again. Hugo Boss bottle Pacific Score. Okay, so the blue bottle, I think, is hands down one of the most beautiful looking bottles from this line. Boss bottle, they're all the same bottles. There's not much change, but you would give it like this bottle looks pretty and summer vibe. So it got the coconut, it got the tropical fresh vibe, and it's sweet. It feels like, some people say, virgin water type. Yeah, it is there, but this fragrance is quite nice, but it's a little bit more pricey. It's about $75 per 100, and 200 ml I think is about 85 to 90. Really good atomizer. Yeah, I can smell it. It's fresh, coconutty, but not chunky coconut. It's a fresh, you can wear it. It's wearable kind of coconut, and it's tropical, fresh, fruity perfume. Not much mentioned in the community now because it's limited edition. So the Pacific, definitely try it. It's a good outdoor fragrance. Okay, very nice, pleasant smell. Could get you compliments as well. So I'll finish with number 1 is the most unique fragrance today. And after many years, I'm mentioning this. This whole line is discontinued, sadly. But you can see it once in a while in some shops. If you can get this under $100, take it. YSL. It says Kouros body, but I call this body Kouros, and it's not the vintage. Vintage, you'd have a little bit of extended bottle down there. with a stand sort of. Okay, this is the changed or first reformulation, something like that. So I do have Kouros original, and I think I have Kouros. What's the other one? Fresh or something. I always forget that name. This is called Kouros Silver as well. That's also great apple, fresh, sweet scent. This one, it's the most unique fragrance I wear in summer. It has eucalyptus, incense, Chinese cedar, clarice, and benzoin. But those notes do not tell you anything. That eucalyptus medicinal note is the unique note in this. When you wear this, you cannot think of another fragrance which is similar to this. Very weird fragrance. It lasts 8, 9, 10 hours on me. Crazy performer. And these bottles are all cool, awesome bottles, but this perfume you can also wear in winter. It's the woody, medicinal, sweet, fruity, and it's fresh. I get that freshness in the opening. Very beautiful perfume. Not anybody mentions it, nobody wears it. So when you wear this, you're gonna stand out in crowds. So that's why I'm making the Body Kouros as number one, because it's the most unique one. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see how the the month of March starts, because the year didn't start so great. Have a nice day. See you soon, and stay well. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.